Is cow tipping real? The activity is real, but the result is not. The cows don't tip, sleeping or not, but plenty of people will still go out tipping because someone new has been talked into it by others who already know better. Then they'll go, try, fail, maybe get chased by a cow, maybe fall in a cow pie. Everyone has a good laugh. Cow tipping is mainly a thing in the US. In most other countries, cows are paid better and don't require cow tips to survive. Cow tipping is a good way to get yourself trampled or kicked by an 800-pound animal. No, I have tried. The cows are really menacing and uncomfortable to be around, especially that late at night. They are big and you can tell they don't want you there. Cows sleep lying down. Grew up on a farm surrounded by more farms. It's not. Cows are hundreds of pounds. And the second you touch a bull you're getting your ass handed to you. It's an old urban legend. People who think cow tipping is real have never been up close with a real cow before. They weigh 1 billion pounds and one person can't just walk up and tip them over. It would take a group of people to do it, and by the time they tried to, the cow would be awake and if they're lucky just get annoyed and walk off. This whole tipping thing is getting out of hand. Now we tip the cows? Nope. Urban legend. It would take more than one person and an incredibly specific set of circumstances to tip a cow. Since most cows don't just stand around and say oh my, I am falling over, oh dear. They tend to resist. If wager 99% myth. I grew up in a rural area. And of course some idiots tried cow tipping. Emphasis on tried. A typical cow weighs just shy of 1 ton. Running into one of those beasts is just crashing your head into a giant meaty wall. A wall that gets very, very angry when someone tries to knock it over. And has horns. Hilarious watching those idiots turn into Olympic sprinters suddenly. Right after they bounced like idiots off the cow's side. No, I grew up on a ranch. Cows sleep laying down unless in extreme cold where they will huddle together to stay warm. No, it's fake. I have attempted cow tipping and I believe it's an urban legend and wouldn't recommend. Story time. Mid-90s and a friend and I had a couple drinks in us and decided to attempt to tip a cow at the farm across the street. We started by slowly trying to get over the electric fence, which didn't work as we were shocked many times. After a couple painful minutes we successfully traversed the fence and quietly walked up to the cows that were standing together in the field. The cows quickly parted to let a huge bull with large horns and a nose ring the gauge of a baseball bat walk from the back of the group right to us and stop. Staring face to face with this mighty beast was not the plan. Fear-stricken, we yelled to each other to run, which we did as quickly as possible. We were not concerned about being shocked by the fence this time as we ignored the painful shocks and very quickly jumped the fence. Lesson was learned and we never tried that again. Would have made a hilarious video. Certainly it's real. If your cow provided normal service, 15% is the normal gratuity. If your cow provided exceptional service, tip all you can. Those farmers don't pay those poor cows anything beyond room and board. Yes, but the idea is to scare the cows into being clumsy or falling over. I have never heard of anyone physically tipping them over. Nor would I see how it'd be possible. They're very large, and they can just leave while you're trying. Edit. Sources: I live in a rural place and this is just the word I've heard for pestering, freaking out cows for fun. Definitely not. I grew up on a ranch with cows. It was long before this tipping myth started. So it's not something I've ever seen tried. But I'm pretty certain it's not possible. unless you could convince the cow to stand on 2 legs. On the same side, tears of joy. It's something that country people tell city people, lol. You can't really tip a cow. By the time you could hit it with enough force to actually tip it, it would wake up in either hand your ass to you or take off. If you want to see what would happen if you tried to tip a cow, watch Tommy Boy with Chris Farley, lol. It's as real as snipe hunting. First, cows sleep laying down. They don't sleep that long either. 4 or 5 hours a day. If you see them standing up in a field at night, they aren't sleeping. Cows are also not that friendly. They don't want you touching them. They don't want you sneaking up on them at night. They don't really want you walking into the middle of the herd in the middle of the night. They probably won't attack you if you try to touch them. They will most likely move away from you. But remember that cows are the animal most likely to kill a human. Sure, a large part of that is they are capable of killing humans, and humans are more likely to be around them than a bear or tiger. But still, they aren't friendly. That bit about them probably not attacking you is less true if they very recently had a calf. Finally, they weigh quite a bit. And it's not like they tip over easily. I've never seen one fall in its side. They might roll on their side, but falling down sideways doesn't happen. So no, cow tipping isn't a real thing. You can't do it, and trying isn't a smart idea. Brothers don't shake hands, brothers gotta hug. My cows always laid down like a big dog to sleep. You're not sneaking up on one, and if you do, it will absolutely murk your ass. We were being quiet one night cutting through a neighbor's field to get to a buddy's house. Pitch black out. As soon as I heard the THDDDRAP 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 THDDDRAP, I looked at my friends and said, "Run." That bull was huge and knew we were in his field from 1/8 mile away. Ha 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 ha.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.